Buddha, Mercury rules trading and exchanges. Kraken, a top crypto exchange based in the US, has no current plans to delist USDT in Europe, even though Bloomberg reported that they were actively reviewing Tether's status under new EU rules regarding Kraken. The EU's MiCA regulation comes into effect for what it terms e-money tokens at the end of June. According to MiCA, stablecoins are e-money tokens, so MiCA will require any stablecoin issuer to obtain a money license to do so within Europe. Tether, the issuer of USDT, is not known to have obtained the license as of yet. After Bloomberg published its article, Kraken's global head of asset growth and management, Mark Greenberg, tweeted a clarification, stating, "We know our European clients value access to USDT, and we continue to look at all options to offer USDT under the upcoming regime." On Saturday, May 18th, when Greenberg tweeted, Sun had just passed Jupiter near the beginning of the sign of Taurus, and Moon had just passed Mercury's degree. Sun, the king around whom all the planets of our solar system orbit, is frequently represented on Earth by leaders, such as governmental leaders and high-ranking executives. Jupiter, whom Sun passed in the sky, is known by the Jyotish to be the advisor to the Sun regarding policy matters. This is why Jupiter's orbit around Sun creates tidal forces which generate solar activity such as solar flares. He is a teacher. Taurus, where Sun passed Jupiter, generates liquidity on Earth and also generates feelings of stability, which is why the question of policy as related to stablecoins was touched upon on this date. However, it was Moon's transit at the same degree as Mercury which motivated the Kraken executive to make a statement that they were actively looking into ways to continue offering USDT in the EU under its oncoming MiCA. Mercury generates intellectual action on Earth and traveled in the 8th sign from Moon, in the Mars-ruled warrior-esque sign of Aries. The 8th position relates to death-defying types of situations. It is the last fully visible of the 12 sections, the section of the sky just before where the sun sets every day in the sky. This is why. Dividing the sky of an infinite radius extending outward from the center point Earth into 12 equal sections, the 8th position means that a person standing in a location on Earth where Moon was rising on the eastern horizon at the moment of the Kraken executive's tweet, turning the head 150 degrees westward from the moonrise, would have seen Mercury in the sky. On Monday, March 18th, the Block.co reported that OKX, which is the world's 4th largest exchange by volume, was delisting its USDT pairs in Europe. At this moment, Mercury was traveling right on Rahu in the sky, a combination which the Jyotish have observed and validated for tens of thousands of years to have a corrupting effect. Rahu is a semi-divine snake with no body and the perpetually shifting mathematical point where the moon's northward journey around Earth meets the sun's perceived path as seen from Earth. The combination of these two in the sign of Pisces, which generates the concept of foreign territories on Earth, suggests that there is something relating to foreign stablecoin issuers, foreign issuers, with headquarters outside of Europe, which could be a source of difficulty in obtaining the EU's e-money license, astrologically speaking. When the Kraken executive tweeted debunking Bloomberg's misleading article, which had begun with the vague Kraken is actively reviewing plans that may include removing support for the world's most traded cryptocurrency on its exchange. Mars traveled almost right on Rahu in the sky. The planet Mars, being a real physical planet, as opposed to being mathematical in nature, as is Rahu's case, typically dispels false illusions created by Rahu when traveling in relation to Rahu in the sky. Mars especially clarifies reality in this way because, as the planet most similar to Earth in surface topography, he is, physically speaking, more akin to earthly reality. Also, by the way, it's so interesting, I just realized that the Kraken executive's name is Green something. And green is Mercury, so that's astrology. This was the Mercury Crypto Podcast.